57. Be economical. Nobody can lead a life without food. Suffering from hunger is the worst suffering. If somebody starves for a day, all his activities come to an end. Flesh of a human body goes away without food and one's skin dries up without oil. Nothing is more painful than hunger. An injured part of a body is hurt again and again. Poor people always remain hungry. A danger-stricken man falls victim of enmity. When he is having a weakness, others attack him through that way. An ill-fated man sleeps too much and a poor man feels hungry all along. Want spoils one's character and spoils beauty of one's face. Wants make a man incapable. A poor man does not have moral power. Wants and poverty crushes human qualities. Bellies of all burn in the home when the oven is not fired. Whatever may the size of the heart of a man, but his belly is not small. It is essential to fill the belly with food, and the rest of all are luxury. A hungry man is naturally an angry man. Moral sayings cannot keep a man away from corruption who is always poverty-stricken. Hungry people does not want to know any reason, they don't follow any rule, they don't have any regard for law. Hunger does not bring progress, it produces violence and lawlessness. An empty stomach does not listen to anything. A man cannot be wise with an empty stomach. None can become a patriot with an empty stomach. A hungry man can never be an independent man. Want of food and famine are two main causes of disturbances in the human society. Hunger is the most serious disease and food is the only medicine for this disease. There is nothing so much critical than the suffering from hunger. Hunger is the root of all diseases, wars, thefts and robbery. A man can do anything to satisfy his hunger. Even he can kill a man without any hesitation to earn his bread. He can sell all his belongings, even his honor, in lieu of food. A shelterless man is not afraid of fire. A dissatisfied, poor and farthingless man is always dangerous. As they don't have any liability and no bright future, they don't hesitate to be ruthless within a moment. Both life and death are equal to them. A penniless man has nothing to lose except his life. He who always thinks about his past goes to ashtray. A rich man also runs after money. Wants are unlimited. It is not want to have less than others. Want is that in absence of which a man's normal life is disturbed. Poverty can be removed by money, but wants cannot be removed. Everybody is worried more or less. Man feels a sense of want if his desire is not fulfilled. While facing unlimited wants, one should be mentally broad. Others' belongings always seem to be too attractive. One who lacks education as well as money becomes a poor man or a thief. Again, too much of wealth is also dangerous. Wealthy man always remains afraid of thieves and dacoits. Theft will remain in the society so long as distribution of wealth is there. People is compelled to steal after being victim of distress. But there are some people who are thieves by nature. If a hungry man is kept hungry for an unlimited period, he will surely snatch food from others, finding no other way. When somebody is derailed, he does not know where he is to stop. Necessity is very dangerous and human beings are never fully satisfied. Hunger is the teacher of all arts and inventor of all inventions. People adopt their own ways to fulfill their wants. Wants are never met without one's own efforts, hard labor and savings. A considerable, deliberate, economic and solvent man is independent. A good sense controls one's extravagancy. One is to fulfill his basic needs, ever curtailing his different expenses, when prices of essential commodities rise up. Although there are many sources of earning money, but we are to follow some specific rules for spending money. Had everybody been frugal, almost all the sufferings of mankind would go away, there would not be so much poor men in the world and so much cries of people would not be heard throughout the wood. Those who are extravagant does not know how to control their greed for food, spend money lavishly, insult humanity. Miseries, unhappiness and suffering spoil much energy of their lives. Man creates distress for himself, he makes himself poor. One's personality is reflected by his way of using and spending his money. A man is better known by extravagancy. A man spends money according to some specific rules and misuses money whimsically. An extravagant makes his descendants total ruin, and a miser makes himself totally ruined. The extravagant spoil their as well as their children's future for temporary enjoyments. Shame in the childhood, balance in youth, and curtailing of expenditure and farsightedness in old age are required. Measure your food and keep it covered, then it will be properly used. Leave the lives of a miser as well as that of luxury. Leave extravagancy and egoism. If you are habituated in leading a good moral conduct, you will be personally economical and socially free of doing evil acts. Those who are economical are not envied. Work is good, not words. Cut your coat according to your cloth. Neither be a miser nor an extravagant, so that you are not to repent in future. He who is needy is not mentally independent. Be economical. Mental independence will enhance. Expenditure can either be increased or decreased. The expenditure in which there is no happiness or self-contentment is extravagancy. Those who are economical are never to face acute financial problem. Be cautious about petty expenditure. A small hole can sink a large ship. If there is a small hole at the bottom of your pocket, it is meaningless to fill your pocket with coins. If you misuse your money, people will call you as an extravagant. He who misuses time is also an extravagant. Make proper use of your time. Time means wealth.